Hello, everyone. Good evening, dear authors and invited guests. Welcome to Technical Session 6A. Myself, Ishita Sauryan, and this session will be moderated by me. On behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and GR Scholastic LLP, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 10th International Conference in ICT for Sustainable Development, ICT4SD 2025, Goa, India. The 10th edition of the conference is being organized in a hybrid mode. The physical event is being held today in Goa, India, and the virtual event is being held through Zoom from 17th to 19th of July 2025. I hope you will all enjoy the knowledgeable interactive sessions through the day. In this session, we have 10 presentations. Each presenter will be given 10 minutes for the presentation and 2 minutes for question and answer. On 9 minutes, I will raise a gentle reminder. There's another request to all the participants that you all stay connected with us till the closing remarks. If you have any query or update, then you can write it to me in the chat box. Just before we get started, I'd like to introduce you all to our session chair. We have with us Dr. Kamlesh Ahuja, who is an accomplished academician with over 8 years of experience in teaching computer science, information technology, and artificial intelligence in data science. Currently serving as the Associate Professor and Head of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department, Mahakal Institute of Technology, Ujjain, India. Her work has led to several notable publications in Springer, IEEE, and other prestigious journals, with 4 patents related to IoT and data mining models. She is an active member of various academic organizations, including the ACM India chapter and the Vahirmir Institute of Scientific Heritage and Research, Ujjain. Her teaching portfolio includes key subjects like machine learning, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and deep learning. Passionate about mentoring, Dr. Ahuju has over 2,000 students in soft skills, job readiness, and research. We welcome you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ishita.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be beginning with our paper presentations. I'd like to invite
Okay.
our first paper presenter. We have with us Kaushal Kotkar with the paper titled AI-driven captcha-based security alert for identification and preventing malicious bots. So if you're here, then you may start with the presentation. Sir Kaushal?
Yes,
Sir Kaushal,
I,
yeah.
I am audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Just a second, ma'am.
Sure, sir.
Sir Kaushal, Sir Kaushal,
Hello, hello. Yes, sir.
yeah, if you are having any technical difficulty, then you can sort it out and we can move forward with the next presentation if you are not ready.
Uh, is my camera is visible? I'm
Not
trying.
yet.
I'm finding difficulty to on camera, so I'm checking that part.
I think
Okay.
you need to share your PPT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can just share the PPT and start your presentation, it would be fine.
Okay, so then I'll be
Yeah.
sharing that. Okay, sir. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
it is visible.
Make it in presentation mode.
Okay, I'm on turning on. So yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Is it visible?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So let me introduce myself first. Myself, Kaushal Kotkar. Recently, I am graduated from Shahanankar College of Engineering. My degree is cyber security. So our project title is Critical Security Alert and Suspicious Bot Alert. And my partners are Tejal Deshmukh, Riddhi Tak, Samiran Devre, and myself. And our guide is Rupali ma'am. So w- our topic is critical security alert and suspicious bot alert. Both are different topics. We have combined that both idea and come up with a new approach. So what is our motive? We can look here in Aadhaar card website that we have some captcha here. So nowadays chat GPT and new AIs are more trend. So it it will that systems will easily bypass this unsorted text. So in order to counter this problem, we have come up with a new approach, which is called p-captcha. What p-captcha will do? P-captcha will actually uh, uh, we with the help of AI, we have used XGBoost algorithm for that. With the help of AI, what we will do, uh, when we are logging into some system, like this is our Aadhaar card system, for example. So what we will do, we will check a person's mouse movements, keyboard strokes, and the time a person is like taking to logging. So these are the calculation metrics. Based on that, we will come in order that this person is bot or this person is human. So we are using XGBoost algorithm to train that metrics. So this is our first idea, which is nothing but p captcha. If you like, I will show a practical demonstration about this. Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, I can show practical demonstration of this project. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spam. So right now, what I'm doing, right now I'm doing here mouse movements. I'm doing here keyboard strokes, and my audio is computer is taking. So these are some metrics that we have fetch. So based on this, it will the algorithm will check that if the person is bot or if the person is human. So right now I am doing mouse movements here. You can see that. Second thing, I'll type my name or someone another name. So I'm typing this name. So based on this, I have done my mouse movements. I'm speaking, means my voice is coming. And third one, I'm doing keyboard strokes. So based on this matrix, this algorithm will judge if I am human or bot. So right now he's judging that John is in human and his score is 0. So this is like human part. So right now we will come on bot part. How will we recognize bot? So first of all, I'll tell you that uh, like bot movements are more likely passive, means he can't do mouse movement, he can't do keyboard strokes, and he can't some part he can't speak up. So based on that, we have I'll run an selenium script to encounter what is bot and what is. So right now I'm running bot script here. So the algorithm has fetched that because the text here John Cena is directly come, and not mouse movement happen, not keyboard strokes happen. So based on this, this is giving me that this is bot. So this is the whole idea behind critical security alert and suspicious bot alert. So this is one part of our project, and second part is nothing but our our critical uh, alert system. So what critical alert system does, we are giving some text to this of input field. So right now I'm giving text like Mickey virus is a tool designed by cyber fraud to hack Sake. So this project is based on NLP. We have used Sparsy library. So what it will do, it will analyze the text, and it will give us a score of positive or negative. So here, uh, uh, based on my text, this system is giving us like a negative score based on Mickey virus, hack, virus, cyber fraud, or uh, threat. In threat category, it is giving me Mickey virus, hack, virus, and in other indicators, it is giving me organization name like cyber fraud, Sakik, etc. So this is like our second project, critical security alert, and the use case of it will be in like in our college we have a log website where someone can type negative things about our college. So this system will automatically block that one who is typing some negative things. And secondly, if if we are planning to build an application like only company oriented, so some insider threats are there who can type message about our company to someone else. So with the help of this algorithm, we can track that activity also. So this is like right now I'm showing one more example of like this Mickey virus. Mickey virus is a good tool. So it is slightly giving me positive sides because it is a virus, but it is giving me like some positive signs because it is not trying. Previously, we had typed that we are going to hack someone, but right now we have just typed that Wikivirus is a good tool. So based on NLP, it is giving me scores based on positive and negative sentences. So if we eliminate virus completely, so it is giving me neutral, more than neutral score. So this is complete a logic of our critical security alert. And secondly, our P captcha, which is suspicious bot alert. So this is our topic, critical security alert and suspicious bot alert. Any questions?
Yes, Kaushal, which algorithm you are using?
We are using XGBoost algorithm.
Okay, is there any existing algorithm?
Sorry.
Is there any existing algorithm? What about the speed and timings?
There is another algorithms, but XGBoost algorithm is feasible for our current approach. That's why we use XGBoost algorithm in unsupervised manner. Means it is based on unsupervised learning.
Okay, so you are predicting only the movement of the cursor, right?
A cursor movement,
Is this a bot or is a human? Is there any other technique if we related to patterns,
keyboard strokes,
keyboard strokes? Okay.
yeah, like a browser data also. And fourthly, we are speaking voice capturing also. But it is in consent. Like if someone want, we are going for camera also, but camera is also one consent. So we have to need to talk with higher authorities to come up with that idea because turning on camera isn't consent. That's why we have kept that on hold.
Okay. I think you can also enhance your topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
Can you give ma'am another suggestions like how can we enhance our topic? Like
Like this is like you are predicting this is the cursor movement, so we are representing it's a bot or it's a human, right? So this is the common behavior.
yeah.
You can add up some certain other techniques by which you can predict more suitable or more efficient way. This is the human and this is a bot. I think so.
Okay. Like what other things can we implement? Like some suggestions right now
Like
I
add some other techniques. Like you are representing only the cursor movement, right?
Cursor, keyboard strokes also.
Keyboard strokes. Yes, yes.
Uh, Keyboard strokes, cursor, voice and browser data like SHA files and all.
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding on with our next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Samruddhi Pusole with the paper titled An Optimized Deep Event-Based Network Framework for Credit Card Fraud Detection. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with your presentation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Ma'am Samruddhi. I believe she's not here with in the present meeting. We'll be moving on with the next paper presenter. Shrina Samreen with the paper titled Autoencoder Based Feature Engineering for Android Malware Detection Using Ensemble Classifiers. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with the presentation.
We can start.
Yeah, Ma'am Shrina.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, good afternoon, one and all. Yeah, so I'm Dr. Shirina Samreen. I work as Associate Professor at Majma University, Saudi Arabia. And today I'm going to give a presentation on my research paper. Research paper, autoencoder-based feature engineering for Android malware detection using ensemble classifiers. So basically, this work is application of machine learning and feature engineering towards a cybersecurity application where we are actually detecting whether an Android application might be a malware or not. So I'll just start with sharing my screen. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay.
Please put it in
Just
the
put it.
slideshow mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay. So this is the title of my paper, Autoencoder-based feature engineering for Android malware detection using ensemble classifiers. So as the title itself here, it says that we are actually making use of autoencoder for feature engineering part. And also I'm using for classification or the predictive, for the making the predictions, we are using the different types of ensemble classifiers, and we'll be making a comparison of their performance. So this is the agenda for the presentation. The first we start with introduction, literature survey, then the dataset description, proposed methodology, results discussion, and conclusion and future work. So let me start with the introduction. So as most of the things are, the points here are quite well known, because now the most important thing which I would like to convey is the cyber landscape is continuously evolving. So as it evolves, the defense mechanism also becomes quite challenging. So here we are trying to take, all types of the data set the data set has been designed in such a way, or the data set tries to collect most of the malware applications, the attributes related to the malware applications. So here, as we can see, the attack is launched by designing resilient malware, which are usually uncaught by anti-malware tools. So this is the main strategy of any attacker. The malware is being designed in a resilient way so that it can escape the anti-malware tools. So most of the, the most challenging attacks, they include denial of service and compromise of data integrity. And the research is continuously, going on how to address the most challenging attacks like the zero-day attacks, and which are very unpredictable, and which have to be within a very short period of time. We need a defense mechanism to address these type of attacks. So for this, this type of attack specifically, we can, leverage the power of predictive power of machine learning, which can help us overcome these challenges. So the current research paper here, basically, we are proposing a machine learning pipeline, as I've told you, which detects whether an Android application is malicious or not. So this training of the models, the different ensemble models which we are using, is done by using the data set, the malware data set, specifically which is named as Naticus Droid, which is which is actually an existing data set, which has been developed in the reference number 26. So we have used this data set, which is an open source data set. Okay, and this one is basically consisting of 86 features, which are native and custom permissions. So these are the two main types of permissions in most of the Android applications. So we have taken these two into consideration. Now, the data set basically consists of the 86 columns, which are representing the different features, which are Boolean values, which are 0 and 1, indicating whether a permission is present or absent within one particular application. And in this data set, the last column is nothing but our target variable, which is the categorical variable, obviously, because it is classification task, where we are distinguishing whether an application is benign or malware. So in this current research, we are employing the same data set which I have quoted here, the in reference number 26, and we apply here, it applies feature engineering to have optimal feature sets to optimize the computational burden. So computational burden, in the sense here, obviously when the number of features are more, the performance, or the computation complexity and the time taken will be more. So we are trying to have a minimal optimal size of the feature set, and we are trying to have the maximum performance in terms of accuracy and other metrics. So these are the primary research contributions. We are actually trying to design an optimal ML pipeline to achieve better performance with reduced feature size, and reduced size, in the sense the feature set size, and performance to be the highest. Employment of an autoencoder based dimensionality reduction to get substantially reduced feature set size. So the most important thing here is we are using autoencoder, which reduces substantially the original feature set size into a lesser smaller sized features. So, and then after we do the feature engineering, the next stage will be we are training the ensemble classifiers by using this reduced feature set, and which is more refined, and then we are trying to identify the best performing classifier. So this is all about the methodology. Then this is the literature survey. So I think literature survey, I would like to just move ahead because of the time constraint. So let me start with the data set description. So actually the literature survey, it says that a lot of work has already been done employing various different approaches, the deep learning as well as the basic machine learning approaches to identify the malware. So this is all already given in the manuscript. Now let me start with the actual work which is given over here, which is done here in this paper. So as I've mentioned, this data set it is actually generated by an earlier work, and it has, 26 Boolean attributes. And totally, the total number of instances, or the samples, are 29,333, out of which we have 14,632 are negative instances and 14,700 are positive instances. Negative in the sense malware, and this is the benign, okay, applications. So we can see that we have a good number of sample size over here. And also it is balanced because they are approximately the number of positive and negative instances are the same. So attributing to uncertainty of the attack strategy, it is essential to analyze both custom and native. So in most of the earlier literature, which I have quoted over here, the focus was either on custom or native, but usually the research considering both type of permissions was relatively lesser. So this data set is including both type of permissions. So this is trying to overcome, we can say that in a way it is trying to have a better efficient mechanism for detection. So modern research often uses permissions from Android manifest.xml to identify malware through machine learning. So most of the features which we are talking about in this dataset have been taken from this particular file, Android manifest.xml, where it gives information about custom and native permissions. And so above, research gap motivates. Research gap in the sense, as I have mentioned already, the combination of native and custom permissions was relatively lesser in the earlier work. And here we are taking both. Now, this is the architecture diagram of the pipeline which we have proposed. So this is the dataset, Naticus Droid dataset. First, we are actually, this is the data pre-processing we are doing. The only thing which we are doing here is the feature engineering through autoencoder in order to reduce the features. And then this part is nothing but the cross validation part, or this is how we are actually evaluating the classifiers after training them. So here we can see that first we're applying the train test split method, and then after that using the training data, 30% is used for the test set and 70% over here. Using the training data set, we again use a k-fold cross validation to train all these or fit these models. As you can see, most of them, all of them are ensemble classifiers, like random forest, ADA boost, extreme gradient boosting, light gradient boost, cat boost, voting, and stacking. So we have used mostly all of them are ensemble classifiers, because usually ensemble classifiers are known to have better performance. So we have tried to use all of them, and then within this also we have done comparison to find out the best one or identify the best performing classifier. So here we identify the best model, and then after that, after you identify the best model, based on the training accuracy, now we are actually reporting the test accuracy by testing the accuracy of the best performing model which has been selected based on this. Okay, so the different stages which are involved in the pipeline are data pre-processing stage, cross-validation, performance evaluation. This is the broad, classification, I can say, the important stages. So data pre-processing, as I've told you, mainly we are doing dimensionality reduction or feature engineering, as it is also called as, in order to reduce a feature set using autoencoder. And then we have the cross validation. This is mainly to identify the best performing classifier, and then evaluate the best performing classifier using the test data set. And then the performance evaluation. For this one, we use the different multiple ensemble methods, and then we evaluate and compare the performance. Now, the autoencoder structure. So I have just mentioned that we're using autoencoder for dimensionality reduction. So in that context, at least I think it's reasonable enough that we just have some idea about what type of autoencoder architecture is being used over here. So as I hope everyone is aware, this is basically an unsupervised technique to which actually compresses the data, or it reduces the features into lesser number of features by using a bottleneck layer. Let me just give some explanation about the architecture here. So autoencoder, basically it is an unsupervised neural network with encoder that compresses the data into low dimensional bottleneck layer, and a decoder that reconstructs the original input from it. Means the encoder is actually trying to compress a high dimensional data into a low dimensional one using the bottleneck layer, and using the compressed representation of the bottleneck layer, the decoder component is actually trying to reconstruct the input, and over a number of epochs we are training it so that the reconstruction error is minimum. In that way, we are trying to have a more compressed representation, or in the sense we can say lesser number of features. Okay, lesser number of features, or we can say we are actually extracting the features from the original feature set. Now, the layer design, the encoder and decoder typically use progressively decreasing and then increasing number of neurons with the bottleneck layer having fewer units than the input to achieve the compression. Okay, so this is the how the layer by layer architecture, how the neurons are actually designed in each of these layers. This is explained over here. This will be more clear when you look into this. So this is how the architecture looks like. You can see that this is the input data. This, I can say, the brown one, this is the encoder part, and this is the decoder part. So as you can see that progressively here, once the input data is given, the successive layers out after this, they are having the neurons which are progressively decreasing. The bottleneck layer has a still lesser number of neurons, and then the other side is nothing but the decoder, where we have the neurons keep increasing here. So here you can see this is the input data, this is the latent space, and this is the reconstructed data. The latent space is basically nothing but the reduced feature set size which we are going to consider. So this will be using this bottleneck layer or the latent space. We are actually going to get the extracted features which are lesser in number but more representative in nature, so that we have a the best performance by using lesser number of features. So this is how the autoencoder. I hope I just gone to the
Excuse me, ma'am.
diagram rather than this part.
I'm really
Okay.
sorry to disturb you, but I'd like to remind you of the time limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment. Let me wind up with the results part. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so this is about the autoencoder architecture where we are doing the feature engineering, okay, to reduce the number of features. Then this is the results discussion. Here you can see that these are the ensemble models we are using: random forest, AdaBoost, XGBoost, CADBoost. All these have been listed out already. Now here we have for the stacking classifier specifically, because this has the layered architecture and we have to use the base learners and the meta learners. Okay, so CADBoost was selected as a meta learner because of its superior predictive performance. So this is the justification for choosing CatBoost as the meta learner. So stacking classifier has base learners and meta learners, and the meta learner specifically we have chosen CatBoost because it was giving the best performance out of the other base learners. So usually the main reason CatBoost is specifically it gives very good performance for categorical data set. So this has excellent performance because our data set is mainly the data set we are considering here is a categorical data, and it has a built-in hyperparameter tuning approach. So that is also it is resistance to overfitting. So these are the reasons this is the best, gives the best performance, and this is why we have chosen as it as a meta learner. Now, when we talk about the experiments here, the experiments which we have conducted here, you can see that we have used autoencoder and then all the ensemble classifiers. Now, one of the points actually, I think from the reviews also I have got about the runtime performance of this particular the pipeline which we have proposed, because it is specifically meant for Android applications. The execution time becomes quite important. So here we have found that the execution time was going to be 100 seconds, which was quite reasonable in an Android environment as well. Now, the autoencoder was employed to extract features, reducing it to 65%. So let me quickly go to the tables here because we are running short of time. So mainly I want to focus on the 65%. So as you can see, we had 86 features originally. After applying autoencoder, we got just 57 features. And then this table here, I'm reporting accuracy when no feature engineering is applied, and 86 features. This is a random forest, AdaBoost, XGBoost, CatBoost, voting, and stacking. Using these classifiers, this is the accuracy we got. Now, when you use autoencoder, it is becoming 57, which is 65% reduction in size. With this, again, these are nothing but the values which we have got. So you can see that there is a considerable increase in the performance as well as a decrease in the number of features, right? So this is what we have achieved using the autoencoder. Now, these are the other metrics like precision, as you can see, and recall, F1 score we have reported, and then the ROC AUC, and then the ROC AUC curves. Now, the most important observation which we have to make over here is in most of the tables here, the highest accuracy which we have accuracy as well as all the other metrics as well, like precision recall, we have achieved using the stacking classifier when we applied autoencoder. So you can see that stacking classifier is giving us the best recall also with the autoencoder F1 score as well. So the ultimate conclusion is here, stacking classifier is giving us the best performance, specifically when you apply the autoencoder, and also the number of features are also, you can see that the features are also getting reduced over here. And then by looking at the shape of the ROC curve also, you can see that it is having a perfect bend over here, which indicates that the very good performance of each of these classifiers. AdaBoost has relatively lesser performance, which is very clearly visible by looking at this particular ROC curve. Now, with the conclusion, so implementing an autoencoder for feature extraction along with ensemble models, this has resulted in better accuracy, prediction accuracy, and also decrease in the false positives and false negatives. So that is quite obvious by looking at the performance. Now, this is basically in contrast to the original study, that is the reference number 26, which we have quoted from where the dataset has been taken. In that paper, they have achieved the optimal performance of 97%, but they have included all these 86 features without applying any feature engineering. So that is quite an achievement by applying this autoencoder approach. So it was noted that feature engineering pipeline reduces the size as well as boosts the overall performance of the classifiers. Now, the future work which can be done with this particular, work is what we can do is we are planning to apply this ML pipelines, the ML pipeline which was shown earlier, to larger data sets. So here we had around, I think, 25,000 records. The sample size was there. Planning to apply this on a larger data sets with more number of features, particularly in the context of cybersecurity. And then these data sets are expected to basically concentrate on new forms of malware, specifically the zero-day attacks and obfuscated malware as well, which is difficult to detect. So we are trying to employ this approach on newer data sets and larger data sets. But basically, the performance metrics which have been reported over here is on a separate test data set. So we can say that there was an independent test data set and we don't have any data leakage. Whatever reports have been, the tables have been presented over here, all of them are the test data set performance metrics only. So in that way, we can say that this has good generalization ability as well, this particular ML pipeline. So that's all about the work. And these are the references which we have used for this paper.
Okay,
So
Shrina,
now,
you presented very well, and
yeah,
your
thank you.
title is really very good.
Yeah.
So, I have a question related to data scarcity. In your
Yeah.
work, have you faced any data scarcity related issue?
For in this particular work, we did not face any data scarcity issue because the main reason was, I think as I've mentioned, the sample size was quite good enough. Around 26,000, 25,000 records were there. So that was reasonable enough, I felt. If at all the data
Yes,
set size,
yes,
yeah,
because
yeah,
feature extraction, I think so, help to reduce the need of labeled malware samples, right?
yeah,
So, is it? And can a lightweight version, if you know about the lightweight version of autoencoders, so when
yeah.
can we combine the lightweight version of autoencoder to ensemble pipeline?
Of course, we can do, but I think that the as it is also the autoencoder which we have used, it was not too heavy basically because by looking at the computational time as well as I've mentioned, we have seen the total execution time for the predicted performance. It was giving around 100 seconds. So. If at all it is too heavy, I mean, in the sense the sample size is too heavy, I think it might be needed, but this was moderate enough, I think, not very less as well. So this was working well, but we can definitely combine the lightweight autoencoder, as you have said,
Yes,
to
yes,
further, for a, larger size data set.
yes, Shrina.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you, Shrina.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding with the next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Akshat Sharma with the paper titled Automated Incident Response System for Cybersecurity Threat Mitigation. Sir, if you're ready, then you may start with the presentation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can help you. Visible. Hello.
Yes, sir. It is
Is it
visible. Your
visible?
PPT, yeah, yes, sir, it is visible.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir, you may start.
Okay. So automated incident. Hello. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Akshay Sharma, and today I'll be presenting my research project titled Automated Incident Response System, uh, which I call AIRS for cybersecurity mitigation under the guidance of Dr. Alka Chaudhary at Amity University. With the growing frequency and the sophistication of the cyber attacks, traditionally security systems are falling short. So my project introduced a real-time and AI-driven solution that not only detects threats using machine learning, but also responds automatically to them, reducing the reaction time drastically. So this system AIRS combines the power of random forest mode for class balancing and up to for uh, hy- hyper hyperparameter optimization and integrates everything into a web-based dashboard that provides a real-time visualization and metrics. Mm, I use the dataset UNSW NB15. This is a very famous dataset. It is used for modern intrusions detection and features like protocol, packet size, connection and flow duration are there. So here we use a blend of normal and malicious traffic to train the model. So the system architecture basically divided into four parts, which is data collection and feature engineering. In data collection, feature engineering, for feature selection, we have selected the features like protocol type, byte size, packet counts, HTTP methods, and statistical counters. Encoding the categorical variables like protocol TCP, UDP, ICMP are converted to the numerical forms using label encoding or mapping, like TCP is 1, UDP is 0, ICMP is 2. Normalization is done, features are standardized using standard scaler to make them uniform in scale and improving model performance. Second, uh, anomaly detection using RF, Aptuna and SMOT. So random forest selected for its reliability, interpretability, and handling the noise over the imbalanced data set. Class imbalancing is done through SMOT to generate the synthetic attack samples. Hy- Hyperparameter tuning is done through Aptuna. We have used key parameters like n estimators, max depth, min sample splits, min sample leaf, max features. And the fourth part is dashboard. We have visualized visualized the key panels like traffic volume over time, protocol type breakdown, suspicious IPs, time of day attack heat map, geolocation maps, confusion matrix, and etc. So this is the flowchart of the working of the model. So here what we are doing, we are taking start as the program starts, it initialize or and load the configuration, and through the data pre-processing and feature extraction, it also takes the real-time data, detects the anomaly, and then checks the potential threats, and then we mitigate that threat by logging the IPs and restricting the IPs over the network. So we have also completed with the methodology. So yes, automated incident response system. We are blocking the IP via firewall, generating the alerts and forensic logging, and periodic model retaining. Dashboard. As I told, the dashboard consists of almost 9 of the graphs, which consist of live traffic monitoring, attack type analytics, suspicious activity heat maps, model accuracy. The dashboard looks like this. So our result is, if we are talking about the matrix, the accuracy is just yeah. The accuracy is coming 90, precision is coming 98.3. Recall, we can work on recall in our future enhancements. F1 score is 92 and ROC AUC is 92. So the conclusion is the ML based AI outperform the traditional IDS. The real time detection plus mitigation is very fastly calculated, and all the anomalies are fastly detected and mitigated as well. And we have effective visualization as a dashboard. Our future goals will be integration of CNN, LSTM, auto encoders, cloud-based scalability. We are also looking for adapt adaptive learning for evolving threats, because more more we are going into the digital age, we are getting more and more type of attacks, new are getting generated. So yeah, we want to make it as adaptive as we can. Industry deployment and research for collaborations. Thank you.
Okay, Akshay. Anyways, great choice of topic. So I have a question. Like you have mentioned two, three like cybersecurity threats, but which type of cybersecurity threats are most effectively handled through automation?
Which type of cybersecurity
Yes,
threats? Okay, so
like
what
malware
we are
containment or
targeting?
network. Sorry?
Oh, you are asking that what type of attacks we are targeting in this region.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, basically, we are looking for, as I told you, we use the UNBW data set. So, basically, we are targeting DDoS attacks, DOS attacks, brute force, botnets, scanning, probing, basically all types of attacks. So, whatever attacks are listed in that data set, we are targeting them. Uh, the basic, my basic understanding was whatever attacks are there, I will, I will try to detect and mitigate them because uh, as my vision or what I am thinking, if one of the attack is not targeted, so
Mhm.
it is not a good IDS from my side.
Okay, so does this automation impact the workload or not, according to you? Like my
Yes, ma'am.
question is, yes,
Sorry,
how
sorry
does
to disturb you.
automation impact the workload or we can say decision making?
Okay. So, ma'am, the what I think automation impact the workload in the positive way as we were using all the traditional IDS where people have to list all the logs and everything. Basically, in automation, the workload is impacted by reducing the manual monitoring. Uh, it have faster incident response. And there was one thing that when me and my guide were discussing about it, the lower alert fatigue. It means it reduces the unnecessary alerts that overload human analyst.
Okay,
So yes,
okay, Akshat. Great choice of topic because I think security operations center are very much needed in our society. So good. All the best.
and
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding with our next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Swati Suman with the paper titled Digital Twins in Agriculture Revolutionizing Climate Resilience with AI and IoT. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with the presentation.
It's ready. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ma'am Swati?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm presenting. Ma'am, is it visible, ma'am?
Ma'am, not yet. You haven't started screen sharing.
Ma'am, now?
Yeah, 1 second. Yes, it is visible.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am Swati Suman, a PhD scholar at Centurion University of Technology and Management, Odisha. And here I am presenting a review paper under the thematic track E-Agriculture and its applications in ICT. And topic of my presentation is Digital Twins in Agriculture, Revolutionizing Climate Resilience with AI and IoT. This is the outline of presentation. And coming to the introduction, Climate change has made agriculture more uncertain, particularly in developing countries. But traditional methods are no longer sufficient. To address this mainly uncertainty, some technology-driven solutions are needed. And one such solution is digital twins, which is mainly a virtual replica of physical agriculture system, which is driven by artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. They will mainly collect real-time data, which will be helpful in simulating various environmental and farming scenarios, which will help in more climate resilient decisions. Now coming to the concept of DT, digital twins is mainly a virtual version of real farms, which allow us to observe or analyze or optimize real world agricultural operations. These models integrate sensor data on soil, weather or crops and use machine learnings for analysis. From this, farmers can simulate irrigation plans or crop growth strategies or even weather events also without risking their real resources. Coming to the role of AI in climate resilience, AI help in analyze large data sets to detect patterns such as identifying early disease symptoms or predicting yields. It enable precision farming also and targeted interventions and overall a better planning for farming. Now, the role of IoT in climate resilience. This IoT enables real-time environmental monitoring from soil moistures to crop health, and it supports early warning system also for extreme weathers like droughts or floods, and helps with timely decisions like making farming more resilient to climate threats. And this is the integration of DTs for the climate resilience. Here, the characteristics of AI and IoT are integrates to create a digital twin, which will be helpful in resource optimization and improved climate resilience. And when we integrate this AI, IoT, and weather data into digital twins, we create a system that can test crop outcomes or simulate droughts or improve irrigations, all before its implementation in real farms. This will improve decision making or optimizes resource use and increase overall resilience to climate variability. Now, the topic is integrated data and decision making for smart farming. Here, the integration of IoT, AI, and big data helps in analyze the data from various sources, and after the analysis, it facilitates informed and timely decision making in agriculture. These systems collect real-time data from diverse sources like sensors, weather stations, and after that, it gives critical insights into the variables such as soil moisture, crop health, and weather conditions. AI and machine learning analyzes both the historical data as well as the current data set to find any patterns on anomalies. And after this integration not only enhances operational efficiency but also allows farmers to take preventive actions before the time to minimize crop loss or anything. The integrated approach of digital twins supports sustainable practices also, such as precise application of fertilizers or irrigation, as well as it function as decision support platform by allowing scenario-based modeling. By improving overall yield and resource efficiency, this integrated approach aligns with the various sustainable development goals also, like Sustainable Development Goal 1, no poverty, zero hunger, and all. And through the such convergence, this digital twin setting a new benchmark for climate resilient and sustainable agriculture. Coming to the bridging physical and digital realms in agriculture, this smart farming concept mainly connects the physical components such as field, crops, animal machines, these physical components with the digital tools like IoT, AI, and DT. This integration mainly reduces the labor requirement in the field and increases precision farming and supports the sustainable agriculture growth through automation and data-driven actions. Coming to the challenges, there are some challenges in adoption of these cutting-edge technology, and some challenges faced by the farmers as high initial cost and the lack of training, lack of quality data set, and as well as some operational challenges. And to overcome these challenges, we need a combination of initiatives such as the localized trainings, affordable business models, and supportive public policies. With these interventions and digital tools can become truly accessible and more impactful in climate resilient and smart farming. Coming to the future scopes, in future scope, the digital twin will work with drones and smart tractors, which will help in automate farm operations, and AI will drive more precision use of water and inputs, and cutting waste and increasing yields. DT will also provide early warnings for crop stresses like weather risk, and helping farmers for act before time. And combined with, if we combine this DT with blockchain, they will ensure transparent and traceable supply chain management also. And in vertical farming system, DT are already improving efficiency and forecasting, showing strong potential for sustainable and tech-driven farming. Now, these applications of digital twins in real life, like some examples are there. Mainly for weed management, some computer vision assisted system is there, which helps in identify weeds and remove them without harming main crops. And some tools like Plantix use AI to monitor crop and soil health and help manage diseases. And this Picno tool, which is a sensor track climate data and provide updates to farmers via mobile phone only. And CropView uses some satellite and rainfall data to optimize irrigation and fertilization. In addition to these tools, some of these tools are also for spraying fertilizers with sensor-based automation to save time and labor, and soil moisture detection using high-tech analyzer, and this disease management system that help diagnose problem early. Now, coming to the conclusion, these digital twins have the potential to make farming more smarter, more intelligent and efficient, and climate resilient also. By combining all the technology with timely actions and collaborations, we can support farmers in facing future challenges and building a sustainable food system. So these are the references, ma'am, and thank you if any questions are there.
Yes, Swati.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, good choice of topic. I have a
Yes.
question. Like,
Yes.
which data set you are using for training and testing purposes for this,
No, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, this is a
like
review.
digital twins, we can say. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this is a review paper, so I have collected data from literatures only. I have not done any research, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So in future, have you decided how you will manage the like uncertainty in weather and sensor, like
Ma'am.
Cropio sensor you are using, right?
Yes,
So in
yes,
future, how you will manage the uncertainty? Because definitely uncertainty will be there in weather and sensor data.
yes, ma'am.
So how
Ma'am,
your digital twins will manage?
this uncertainty from data we can manage with, I think we can manage with AI, because AI is only to analyze the data from what data we having from IoT sensors for that data, and AI will help to minimize the
Okay.
uncertainty.
So which AI technique basically you are using?
Ma'am, right
Because
now
AI
I
is
can't.
very vast, right? Okay,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is your review paper. Okay, I
Yes.
can understand. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding with our next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Sri Lasya with the paper titled Hierarchical Clustering of States with Crime Against Children. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with the presentation.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm ready. Go ahead.
I'm Dr. Suresh. I'm going to present this paper on behalf of Sri Lasya. Can I start,
Sure,
madam?
sir. Sure, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, madam. My screen is visible, madam?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Dr. Suresh presenting this paper on hierarchical clustering of states with crime against the children. So I'm going to present the topics introduction, literature survey methodology we followed, hierarchical clustering method we used in this research paper, and K9 platform, overview of our data set, and results discussion and conclusion I'm going to present. So as you know, the crime against children below age 18 is a very much in the society, which is going to cause mental and physical harm to our children. Maybe it may be rape, sexual exploitation, child trafficking. Many things are being done on our children. The children minds are very sensitive, and they will be more likely to be harmed by the criminals. So the data on this crime against children is released by our government. So national crime criminal records bureau investigation, they will be publishing this data of each state on various aspects. So we have taken the crime against children, and in this study we have applied the hierarchical clustering algorithm in the K9 platform, and find out the results, and with the results can be useful for your government to take effective measures to control this crime against the children. As you know, the crime, if you see the worldwide WHO statistics, over 1 billion crime against children is causing every year. And in India, it particularly, there is a spike of 10% of crimes. Every year it is going to be increased. So it is a very, very delicate thing we have to address for to protect our children from the criminals. So some of the research papers we have studied for this topic. So first paper is about the various machine learning algorithms which have been applied on the criminal analysis. First two papers. So we have previously we worked with K-means cluster algorithm on this data set. So we thought our data set is very small, only 30 states are there, and 5 years data we have taken. So we got only some 150 data points. So we thought K-means clustering is not effective. So we try to read some of the papers where our data set is less, so which algorithm is better. So we find hierarchical clustering algorithm is good to apply. So in the we have studied any paper is there on this, but we did not found. So but hierarchical clustering algorithm is applied in various other sectors like automobile industry, healthcare industry, bioinformatics, like this. So we thought we will apply our data set on this, and we will see how we are going to get our results. So this is how the methodology we followed. First, we have taken the NCRB data for 5 years, 2016 to 20, and along with this, we take the children population from other website. So for year 2020, and then we made the data set ourselves in an Excel file. We have typed everything on this Excel file, and we converted this Excel file into a CSV file, and then we CSV file, and then we take the CSV file, raw CSV file, and we have applied some pre-processing techniques. We load in K9 platform, and we applied the pre-processing techniques. Normalization we have done, and then we apply the hierarchical clustering algorithm, and then we try to visualize the results in the data plot and as well as in the tabular form. So hierarchical clustering algorithm, this is a bottom-up approach where this is one of the clustering algorithm. We know this will create a data point. This agglomerate approaching is there. So in this algorithm, we apply distance matrix, Euclidean matrix, and we may first step is find out the distance between each data points. So 150 data points are there. So 150 data points, we calculate the distance through Euclidean distance matrix, and then a distance matrix is made, and then to this distance matrix we have applied the our algorithm, and result we get is a dendrogram. It is a tree-like structure which is going to show our clusters. So K9 platform, this is a free source available, and this is written in Java, and this is a like a visual only. No need to write any no need write the code. So we have this platform is very useful for those who are weak in programming language, we can say, and all things we can perform here. So it is a drag and drop nodes are there. So it is a drag and drop, and then we have to connect the properly. Need to connect the nodes. So this is very, very useful for the people who and each all steps we can perform, like pre-processing, application, applying the algorithm, and then seeing the result all in one. We can see this. So in this we have a node, hierarchical clustering node is there particularly that we can use in this. So this is the overview of our data set 5 years. Here you can see for all the states, 30 states, we have collected the data from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. And this is the total population from other. So we get the, this is the population, for 1 lakh, we are going to convert this for 1 lakh population. And this is the scatter plot you can see for 1 lakh population. And these are the 30 states are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. And these are the data points we have got. So we want to cluster this and see which state, which group of states are high and which group of states are low and which group are in medium range. So this is our main objective of this paper. So this is the workflow which in the K9. So first is a CSV reader. So we read the our Excel file in this node. Second, we apply the column filter to remove the state and to remove this state and row and column serial number, state, and this we remove in this column filter. And then normalizer is there. So normalizer, we use min-max normalization technique here in this node to uniform the data to calculate distance metrics in a proper way. And then distance matrix is there here, next node. In this Euclidean distance we are used, and then this from this node we have sent to hierarchical clustering algorithm node where this is processing is done, and then we can see the result cluster view and then cluster assigner. So in cluster view you are going to see a dendrogram, a tree, and with the clusters, and here cluster and assigner we can see in the tabular form. So this is the flowchart or workflow of our methodology we followed in this paper. So this is the results we get. So we can see here, this is a tree-like structure. This is the root node at the top, and this is the left side. One cluster is there, right central one cluster is there, and leftmost side one cluster is there with only one state here. And this is the high, medium, and low states are grouped here. So next slide, we can see this is the output we get file. So each state and then which cluster it is assigned. So cluster number 0, 1, and 2, 3 clusters are formed here. 3 clusters, and in cluster 0, only one state is there, Delhi. Crime rate against children is very, very high in this. And in cluster 0, Delhi is there. And in cluster 1, 17 states are there, medium range, medium crime occurring in this zone. And cluster 2, low crime zones are there. So from this results, we can forward, we can stress in Delhi where the crime is very high to take very stringent actions. And cluster 1, so and cluster 2, so we have to caution the authorities to take preventive steps in these zones. So in this algorithm, we mainly focus to identify the crime spots. So in future, what we want to is to analyze the localized data, like particular city-wise, and then we can use different algorithms and compare the results to pinpoint the crime locations. So this can be help our police authorities or government authorities to take clear mitigative steps to prevent the crime against the children. So these are the references we followed. Thank you very much.
Okay, Suresh, I would say socially relevant research topic, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question, like how you can manage the missing, inconsistent, or we can say underreported crime, because everyone is not ready to report their crime, right?
Yes.
So
Only maybe
obviously
30
there
to
is
40% are there. reporting
Yes,
crime.
obviously there is missing or inconsistent data will be there. So how you will manage in your, because your data set is complete right now.
Yes, it is complete.
If it is missing, so how you will?
Actually, there is no missing here. From the we have taken data set from the records of the government, so there is no any missing data set is there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, how does normalization or we can say standardization of features affect the distance metrics
So
or
if
you can say
suppose
clusters?
yeah, suppose if once one type error is there, suppose very large
Okay.
data is there, so
Hmm.
that will affect the distance measurement.
Right, right.
Outlier, that is a outlier which is going to affect our distance metric, and ultimately our results will be affected.
Yes, yes, outlier will affect definitely. Anyways, good topic. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We will be proceeding with our next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Gauri Pawar with the paper titled Phishing URL Detection, a comprehensive survey of machine learning approaches. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with your presentation.
That
Ma'am Gauri. It seems we do not have her in the meeting yet. We'll be proceeding on with the next paper presenter, Advait, with the paper titled Skill Tracks Personalized Skill Development Tracker. So if you're ready, then you may start with your presentation. So Advait. So Advait, if you're ready. He probably has a network issue. Our next presenter, Himangini Patel, with the paper titled SyncWalk Synchronized AI-based Video Dubbing. Ma'am, if you're ready, then you may start with your presentation.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, I will just share my screen.
Sure, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone, and Dr. Kamlesh Ahuja. So our paper is titled is SyncWalk Synchronized AI-based Video Dubbing, and our members are Tejas Maru. I myself is Himangini Patel. I'm currently pursuing BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science from DJ Sangvi College, Mumbai. And my teammates are Tejas Maru, Morbi Panchal, and Ovis Ansari. So, with globalization, acceleration, and digital content exploring, there is a pressing need to make audiovisual content more accessible across languages and cultures. However, traditional dubbing methods are slow, costly, and often emotionally not properly connecting to the audience. Our work aims to explore how AI can automate dubbing in a way that's not just accurate but emotionally and culturally aware. So our whole background is basically for a multilingual content is growing and driven by the need for accessibility and cultural inclusivity. So our main focus is on how we can dub our audio and videos with our lip synchronization and naturalness so that it can reach the worldwide efficiently. So our problem statement is the primary issue in the research addresses is the inefficiency and high cost in traditional dubbing methods. The challenges lies in how an automated system that can accurately translate, synthesize, synchronize the speech with the original content emotionally and culturally. So we will be talking about the methodology. Our synopsis is demonstrate the integration of various AI models that can revolutionize video and voice dubbing by improving the cultural adaptation, emotional accuracy, while reducing the cost and time. This proposed system will be very useful as the growing demand of worldwide content is increasing day by day, and everyone needs content in every other language as people like to watch global shows and people want to reach in every corner of the world. Our problem statement is how we can automate the voice and video dubbing technologies optimized to ensure that there is a seamless and culturally accurate translation. Our objective is to develop the advanced video and voice dubbing solution that leverages the cutting edge technology and achieve a high level of accuracy in translation. Cultural adaptation, so every person in the world can connect to that show or a video or anything they want to do, or an e-learning platform as well. Emotional expression and how to ensure a seamless viewing experience across every other person in the world. This work introduced various AI models which we have used in our pipeline. It is not a proper, we have built a project on this, but in this we have proposed a system which is more advanced and which will work more efficiently. But because of some computational limitations, we weren't able to implement it. But we did some implementation with the alternative models which were very compatible, which were computationally compatible on our PCs. So idea is synchronized video dubbing is an advanced pipeline that we have proposed in our paper, which uses an artificial intelligence to translate and replace the whole original audio of a video with a new language. And it is done with a combination of machine translation, text to speech, and lip syncing technologies. Our model aims to have an advanced algorithm to seamlessly replace the original audio with a naturalness and emotional touch in that audio in the other languages as well. So our pipeline aims to enhance the accessibility and the global reach to the audiovisual content creators. So this is our SyncWorks pipeline. So it is has different parts, and it has every part has a different model which is integrated into this pipeline. So for first, the input video processing, the first step involves taking the input video that needs dubbing. The video can be in any format, or even you can paste a URL. In our project, we have done a URL which we will paste from any video from YouTube and can contain multiple speakers for our proposed pipeline. And complex scenes, the audio track which contains the original speech is extracted from the video for further processing. So now we have the auto speech recognition, the transcription. So that is from the audio, the text will be the audio will be extracted and it will be converted to the text. The transcription processes converts the speech in the video to text. This is the first crucial step as it forms a foundation for translation and synthesis. So in this, we have in our proposed pipeline, we have a Whisper X, and in our project, we have used OpenAI Whisper, which is an alternative for this implementation. In this proposed system, we have used Whisper X to fine-tune the version of the Whisper model specialized for multilingual transcription. It can handle various accents and dialects efficiently. So the output will be the transcription process provides a timestamp transcript with precise speaker having a proper accent and language. Then we have the translation. This is the next step to translate the transcribed text. So what the text we got from the audio of any language, that can be English, Hindi, Marathi, or any other language. The translated text in that particular language will go to the translation step and it will be converted to the language which user have selected. So if the user have given an audio with English and he wants to convert it into Hindi, then the English text will get converted into Hindi. This is a key stage where the cultural adaptation and semantic preservation, because in every language the grammar is different, the placing of verbs, adverbs is different. So it has a major part in NLP as the semantics and cultural adaptation will be main part in this machine translation process. And in this, we will be using Indic Trans plus Indic Bot, which will be used for multilingual translation. So Indic Trans 2 is a highly specialized translation model for Indian languages. Then we have text to speech, which is in which we have used in proposed system, we have done FITTS with Bhashini dataset. because due to of the computational limitations, we weren't able to do this training of FITTS, but we use GTTS instead of this. And it involves text to speech. So we have the machine translated text we will be converting into the speech again. And the steps involve generating the synthetic speech for the translated text while retaining the emotion and tone of the original speech. This is where the most automated dubbing system falls short because they fail to capture the emotional tone of the speech, making the dub sound robotic or detached. Now we have a lip synchronization, where lip synchronization is a process in which the lip syncing will be according to the language. So in every language, there are some words which have a very different lip synchronization. So we will be doing that as well in this proposed system, which is one of the most challenging aspect of video dubbing. The goal is to ensure that the mouth movements of the characters on the screen align with the new voiceover that we have created, which will be creating a seamless, natural experience. In this proposed system, we have used Wave to Lip, which is a state-of-art model that uses deep learning to perform lip syncing between the speech and video frames. It accurately adjusts the lip movements to match the generated speech, even for the complex or non-standard video frames. Now we have the output video. The final video is a dubbed video where the speech is in the target language with emotional depth and naturalness in the language. The lip movement are synchronized with the new speech. The overall video maintains the integrity of the original content, ensuring both that is there is accuracy and cultural relevance as well. So this was a whole pipeline consists of input video processing. Then we have ASR, auto speech recognition, translation, text to speech synthesis, and lip synchronization, and the final output, which will be a whole proper video with the lip synchronization and dubbed audio as well. Now there are various use cases for this research or this pipeline which we can use and which we can enhance if we have the computational resource properly and efficient. So we have the entertainment industry for dubbing the video series and various television serials or anything. Then for educational content, as we know that nowadays people study more often from the e-platforms or YouTube. So to reach to every corner of the world of people who are keen to learn, they can use this as well by converting it into the any language they want to. Then we have business and marketing, training and e-learning, documentary and newspaper, and it has an endless use case where with this research can be used to enhance the reach of this audio content or anything which we want to make other understand in their language. The conclusion is the developed AI-driven video or audio dubbing system is highly suitable for any industries in entertainment, e-learning, business and marketing anywhere. In terms of desirability, the system offers culturally adapted and emotionally accurate dubbing, enhancing audience engagement and satisfaction. For viability, the solution is cost effective, as we know that dubbing on traditional methods takes a lot of time and it is not very effective sometimes, reducing the reliance on manual dubbing processes and enabling the rapid scalability. Finally, the feasibility is demonstrated through the integration of cutting-edge AI models and advanced processing techniques that allow for efficient and seamless deployment. This combination ensures that the system can be widely adapted, providing a competitive advantage and creating localized content for diverse global markets. Thank you. I would also like to show you the output which we got by using the alternative models. So I will just show you that as well. So this was the original data. So this was the original video and audio, and we translated into other two languages as is Hindi and Marathi. I will just show you that as well.
Okay, you said in any language we can convert it, right? So, how can your system ensure that the meaning and tone of original message will be preserved after dubbing into another language?
Ma'am, so we are integrating the various models that are available and which are fine-tuned on very large data sets. So we are just integrating that model. So we don't have to play any major part, just we need to integrate it properly into a proper pipeline. So that will make sure that everything just falls into place.
Okay. So, is there any issue of consent and licensing or content ownership?
Yeah, there will be some of the like people would dub it without permission, then there will be some copyright issues. So we need to figure this out. But this is as I told you in the start, that this is a proposed system because
Proposed
of the
system, okay.
computational, and which is I showed you the video that was with the alternative models that were like GTTS and which are not very efficient. But the proposed pipeline which we used is very efficient. But because of the computation limitations, we weren't able to train the model and create a pipeline. So there where we just had a challenge. So we just used the alternative methods which we were able to run on our PCs.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you are going to face the various challenges in this work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, good topic. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding with our next paper presenter. I'd like to invite paper presenter Venkamaraju with the paper titled The Transformative Role of AI in the Programming of ICT in the Present Corporate World. Sir, if you're ready, then you may start with your presentation.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm sharing.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Am I audible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, one and all. My name is Venkam Raju, and my co-author's name is Sunita Ratnakaran and Surya. So this is purely review paper, and the title is the transformative role of AI in the programming of ICT in the present corporate world. Artificial intelligence has significantly reshaped the landscape of information and communication technology, particularly in the corporate sector. Integrating AI into programming and ICT development has led to automatic, enhanced efficiency, and optimized business operations. So this is purely a research paper, review paper, and we have used descriptive cum exploratory research methodology. Coming to the presentation, artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. Artificial intelligence enhances efficiency, decision-making, and automation in ICT systems. These systems used across data management, communication, and network systems. So these are all the where artificial intelligence is used various applications in various sectors, healthcare, particularly in finance, retail, transportation, entertainment, including film industry and TV industry also. Now, artificial intelligence started doing some miracles in education sector also. How this works? Data collection, training, model creation, data processing, model prediction, and everything. These are all the important components in the artificial intelligence. The main objective of this research is to study the role of AI in the programming of ICTs. I'm sorry. So display gone, ma'am. Sorry. My screen is visible to you all?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
it is
yes.
visible.
But for me not visible. Okay. Yes. to identify and list the live cases or success stories of AI in the programming of ICTs in the corporate sector, particularly in the managerial and administrative functions, to study the future trends of AI and how it is going to evolve within the corporate sector. So we are in the middle of the research to achieve these objectives, and network management and optimization, artificial intelligence for fault prediction and traffic routing, dynamic bandwidth allocation, self-healing networks. So AI algorithms predict and prevent network failures, dynamic bandwidth allocation and traffic routing, self-healing networks like SDN and NFV, fault detection and anomaly monitoring. So these are all the areas where AI is working effectively in the ICTs, particularly in cybersecurity and threat detection, anomaly detection and intrusion prevention, AI-powered malware detection, biometric authentication and fraud analysis. So benefits of artificial intelligence-backed threat detection: superior threat identification, faster response times, enhanced threat intelligence, reduced alert fatigue, proactive threat detection, improved efficiency, more effective resource allocation, continuous learning and adoption. So these are all the major benefits of artificial intelligence backed in threat detection. Coming to the cyber security, artificial intelligence in cyber security, in addition to the threat detection, incident response, vulnerability management, predictive analytics, endpoint protection, and malware detection. Here, AI detects unusual behaviors and flags malware, including zero-day exploits, fraud detection and prevention. Here, AI analyzes transactions in real time, identifying suspicious activities to prevent fraud. Cyber asset attack surface management. In this management, AI tracks and monitors where data is stored or transferred, enhancing network security. Coming to the cloud security, AI secures cloud environments by offering real-time protection against threats crucial for remote and hybrid work setups. Also, in cyber security point of view, behavioral analysis for fraud prevention also one of the application recently developed by the the application also used by the artificial intelligence in this area. Next is data management and analytics, big data processing and predictive analytics, data classification and storage optimization. Here, predictive analytics is the first one in the use of AI in data analytics area. Next one is NLP, natural language processing for text analysis, anomaly detection, automated data cleaning, recommendation systems, image and video analysis, AI-driven data visualization. These are all the 7 unique ways to use AI in data analytics area. To go depth in natural language processing, chatbots and language translation, sentiment analysis and auto responders, particularly these NLP applications. Coming to the NLP applications, email filtering, sentiment analysis, chatbots, social media monitoring, automatic summarization, predictive text, online searches, document analysis, smart assistant, this language translation. All these are all applications of NLPs. Here, AI is vastly used. Next one, intelligent communication systems, AI-driven call routing, smart email filtering, video conferencing, quality optimization, deep learning, deep sensing. All these things are intelligent communication system area. AI is tremendously worked and changing the transformative transform completely the pictures of these particular applications. So IoT and AI integration, predictive maintenance, sensor data analysis, automation in smart environments. Coming to the role of AI in IoTs, it is enhancing data processing and analysis, predictive maintenance and anomaly detection, personalized user experiences, tips for case studies and various case studies, smart city applications. This artificial intelligence is used in IoTs. And in agriculture area also, AI used in the ICT programming to design some robotics and automations area. AI-powered infrastructure robots, RPA for ICT workflows, drone-based telecom inspections, all these things are effectively used by effectively AI applications in the ICTs. These are all examples: field robotics, precision spraying, precision planting, precision fertilizing, scouting, harvesting. All these are all. So planning, applying, analyzing results are the centric point in this process. So personalized services, AI also used in personalized services, particularly user profiling and smart recommendations, targeted content delivery. These are all the advantages in the personalized services of AI. And AI is enhancing user experience, increased engagement, higher conversion rates, cost savings, increased efficiency, better resource allocation. So cloud computing and AI as a service, virtual resource management, AI-enabled workload scheduling, AI in cloud computing, it develops new artificial intelligence capabilities at lower cost, ready-made configurations and machine learning models, access to serverless computing, container orchestration and batch processing. Artificial intelligence ready software as a service application, ability to quickly scale solutions from proof of concept. These are all AI applications in cloud computing area. AI in education sector, particularly in e-learning also, intelligent tutoring systems introduced after this AI entered into the education sector, adaptive learning paths. These are all the benefits of AI in the education sector. Personalization of learning, enhanced efficiency for the educators, data-driven insights for the better decision making, increased accessibility, smart content creation, 24/7 learning support, improved engagement and motivation, improved assessment and feedback, cost effectiveness, facilitation. Even here, we can also introduce innovative learning teaching methodologies also using AI. Facilitation of lifelong learning, enhanced collaboration and communication, support for teachers, professional development. These are all the AI benefits in the education area. So coming to the corporate world, here researchers attempted only 3 core corporate functions, starts with the HR and next with finance and marketing. So in the HR, resume screening and AI interviews, the AI is used, and employee engagement also. Employee engagement, how that employee is performing, and to track his day-to-day work's performance or periodical work performance, and predictive attrition analytics. All these things are used in the HR, human resource management area in the corporates. Here, AI is playing miracle role, and these are the key benefits of the
Excuse
AI
me,
in
sir.
HR.
I'm
Hello?
really sorry to disturb you, but I'd like to remind you of the time limit.
Yeah. So 9 benefits are there. AI benefits. These are all here listed. Next, I will move to the marketing, customer segmentation, content personalization, predictive marketing, and targeting. These are the major areas of AI in marketing. And in finance, particularly AI is used in finance area, fraud detection using anomaly analysis, cash flow and risk forecasting, automated auditing with AI tools, and AI also used in credit card and loan decisions, anti-fraudery system, risk management, stock market predictions, sales forecasting, trading, personalized banking, process automation, and other areas. Coming to the business operations also, various warehouse management, supplier risk scoring, demand forecasting, inventory management, customer service also, all these AI tools all corporates started using. And the legal and compliances also, these are all the benefits of the AI. Nearly about 6 benefits are there: automation, compliance tasks, all these things. And corporate strategy, finally, the strategies to formulate strategies also, corporate started using artificial intelligence technology. So ethical implementation challenges also are there: bias in algorithm, data privacy, workforce upskilling needs. These are the detailed explanation about what do we mean by ethics in AI. And types of AI challenges, technical challenges are there, non-technical challenges are there. So whatever we have discussed in ethical, non-tech comes under non-ethical, non-technical challenges. Technical challenges, data quality and availability, algorithm selection, integration, these are all the challenges of the AI. So coming to the conclusion part, AI is transforming business functions, driving innovation and productivity. Particularly we are in the fourth industrial revolution area. AI technologies and complex tasks, all these things. Current state of the fourth industrial revolution driven by AI is marked by advancements in AI technologies and other adoption across industries. And coming to the conclusion, the current state of the fourth industrial revolution driven by AI is characterized by advancements in AI technologies, adoption, and transformative effects across industries. These are the reference we have reviewed to write these research papers. Some of the references, only not all. And that's it about my presentation. Still, we are in the process of finishing this research work.
Okay, I think this is your review paper, right?
Yes, madam.
Yes, very well explained, sir. Even you explained benefits for ICT in programming in very well mannered. So I have a question that what programming based approaches can be applied in automate compliance check? Like, is
Actually,
there any
madam,
risk audits?
Actually, madam, we are not touching the technical part of the area.
Okay, all right.
How these ICTs are programmed.
Okay.
Role of AI in the programming area, and also we are slowly moving to the finance area. Since we three others are related to the finance area, at present we are working the role of AI in financial engineering in the corporate world.
Okay, when you use a process, so please focus on the Python part, like how we manage the SOT2 or GDPR compliances. Basically,
Sure.
compliances you have to cover.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your
Okay.
suggestion.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We'll be proceeding with our next presenter. Sir Advait, if you're ready, then you may start with the presentation.
Yes,
Sir
ma'am.
Advait? Yeah.
I will just present my screen.
Sure, sir.
Is my screen visible?
Just a second, sir.
Am I audible?
So could you please share your screen once again?
Okay, I will
Yeah.
share it once. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it is visible. Please go ahead.
For that, I was having a technical problem earlier. So let's start with my introduction. I am myself Advait Mahangekar from Vishwanath Institute of Technology, Pune. I will be talking about our project Skill Tracks, a personalized roadmap generator. Uh, so for First of all, introduction. Skill tracks addresses a common issue we all face. The scattered nature of online is endlessly searching for right tutorials on YouTube or any other platform. The skill tracks provide step-by-step learning roadmaps based on user input. Whether someone wants to learn Python, web, any non-technical subject, uh, we can. Our project provides a personalized roadmap along with the resource to it. So, talking about methodologies for development, we adopted operating object-oriented programming approach to the structure, scale, and measurable. The system was designed to be user-centric, interactive, and goal-oriented, enabling users to focus on what they want to achieve and how quickly they can achieve it. Uh, So next is requirement analysis to understand what learners actually conduct. We conducted an informal discussion, online surveys, and reviewed relevant literature. The feedback help us to identify common pain points like lack of personalization, time constraint, and evaluation challenges. As a result, skill tracks includes features such as personalized learning pathways, skill tracking and assessment, smart based suggestions, AI-driven resource recommendations, quiz-based evaluations, and visual dashboard for tracking the progress. So, system design, basically talking about our tech stack. For front end, we have used HTML, CSS, that's basic. We have used Python backend along last, and we are using last 3.18 billion parameter model for generating the roadmap, for generating roadmaps or topics which relate to the user's input. Users input. So next is system flow summary. So system flow summary, I would like to explain it using the diagram. So first of all, as soon as the user logs in to a project, logs in into skill tracks, uh, uh, user uses the dashboard where he can see what are his already registered roadmaps, what is then he can also create new roadmaps. uh, so for creating new roadmaps there are two methods. First of all, he can use the a form to create a road, or he can direct road lab. we students we students like to study only specific only for specific topics. So what we do is we search for videos, YouTube videos and everything related to our syllabus. So here we can directly upload our syllabus, uh, and according to it we can ask generate road to your syllabus. So after that, for syllabus module we are using PDF, PDF to and extracting text from the syllabus or PDF, and then pass it to Lama generates roadmap. Then according to roadmap, the videos are fetched from YouTube, and again, once the roadmap generated and all the resources are fetched, then we also create the quiz by transcripting the videos so that user can evaluate using the quiz. These are the results. These are the results. As you can see, this is our dashboard. Next is this is the form where uh, this is form where helps user to create a roadmap. So we are taking inputs state data of about which subject he wants to develop, he wants to generate his roadmap, then his current knowledge level, like beginner, intermediate, advanced. Like sometimes we know basics of a subject and we need to learn from a particular topic onwards. So this helps us to like skip which is very tedious, like finding perfect resources for for so along with it, we are seeing inputs like learning goals and custom requirements, like uh, any which user can tell to system. So this is the example of a generated roadmap where he can track his progress, see video along with it, uh, he can evaluate himself using quizzes. So these are the quiz generated by our model. So talking about future scope, in future, we plan to integrate career planning tools, multi-language, multiple support, and adaptive learning models. Along with it, we are planning to uh, exploring exploring side of gamification to challenge and use design principles. Uh, at border level, the project reflects how AI can reach self-learning, not replace educators, but supporting learners with better tools and smarter content. Our goal is to create a platform that's ethical, inclusive, and effective. That's it. Thank you. If any questions,
Okay, Advait, great choice of topic. I have a question that,
thank you.
according to
Yeah.
you, what are the technical challenges you faced while extraction of data or metadata, we can say?
Sometimes actually what we are doing is for extracting the from videos, we are also asking about like PDFs or videos.
Okay, we can also discuss like MOOCs platforms or job postings, right? So, what are
Okay.
the technical
So
challenges you are facing right now?
right now we are using uh, traditional posters for extracting text from images or image-based PDFs. So sometimes they go wrong or they don't uh, don't get the accuracy that we need. So we can
Okay,
use
images, so we can
different
say
AI.
unstructured sources, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Advait, you presented very well.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to ask for presenter Samruddhi. If you're here, then you may start with the presentation. Samruddhi, it seems we do not have her here. I'd like to ask for Gauri. If you're here, ma'am, then you may start with the presentation. It seems we do not have them, so this brings us to the end of our session. I sincerely thank our authors for their excellent presentations and contribution in this session, and all our participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough. We, on behalf of the whole team, thank you for your support during this 10th version and all the previous 9 versions of the conference. We will be happy to have you in the 11th version in 2026. All the presenters will be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. Furthermore, all the papers have been already forwarded to the Springer. The publication will be live within 7 to 8 months. Kindly cooperate with the team of ICT4SD 2025. Just before we end the session, I'd like to also thank a session chair for chairing the session.
Yeah,
Just a
thank
second.
you, Ishka. Thank you, ICT organizing team, for inviting me as a session chair. And I also extend my thanks to all the authors for their hard work and dedication. Thank you and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. This a token for you on behalf of Team ICT4SD 2025 and Global Knowledge Research Foundation. Just before we end the session, I'd like to request everyone to turn on their cameras for a quick snapshot of the virtual conference. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and take care.